Recently, I wanted to find out if there were any meetups for DJs in my local area. I didn't find any, but I did find some posts for an open deck nights event. I went to my first event not knowing exactly what to expect and had a great time. Since then, I have gone to a few more events and have even played at one of them. If you're unfamiliar with an open decks night event, DJs perform a short mix and then they rotate to the next person. There is some kind of DJ equipment that the event provides to you, the DJ. Oftentimes, it's a standalone controller like the XDJ-AZ, but I've also seen some events that provide vinyl turntables. To play at an open decks night event, you typically only need to bring a USB drive with tracks prepared in rekordbox and your headphones. Here's what I've learned after attending a few open decks night events. Most events rotate DJs every 20 or 30 minutes. In that short period of time, you can either play a large number of songs for a small amount of time, or you can play a small number of songs for a longer amount of time. The more songs that you want to play, the less amount of time you will be able to play each song. If a song is made up of 2 or 3 repeating sections, you probably only have time to play one of them before mixing in the next song. There are multiple ways to reduce the amount of time that you play each song. You can use beat jumps or cue points to skip over large portions of a song. You can loop a part of the outgoing song and then mix into the next one, or you can create your own track edits where you take multiple parts of a song out, or even rearrange parts of a song to fit the shorter length better. The louder the speakers, the more exaggerated the adjustments that you make on the DJ mixer will be. For example, turning the EQ knobs will have a larger effect on the change in volume than when you're mixing at home either in your headphones or on much smaller speakers. The same applies to effects, but to an even greater degree. If you're not used to playing on loudspeakers, I would suggest turning all of the knobs slower than you normally would until you get a feel for the difference between the loudspeakers and the setup that you normally have at home. Consider putting together your playlist before you go to an event. Having a playlist prepared ahead of time will ensure that you have a selection of songs that flow nicely together and will fit within the amount of time that you're given to mix. If you've never played in front of a live crowd before, having a playlist prepared removes the need to have to think about what track you're going to play next. That gives you more time to focus on mixing one song into the next. The events are as much about the music as they are about the people. There is often a community built around the open decks night events in your area, with a group of people who will attend multiple events. If you attend multiple events, you'll start seeing familiar faces and maybe even meet the event organizers. Finally, open deck nights are a low-pressure environment where you can try new techniques, make mistakes, and get in-person feedback on your mix. At the events that I've been to, there have been just as many beginner DJs as there have been intermediate and experienced DJs. If you're on the fence about attending an open decks night event, I can highly recommend them, as so far my experiences have been nothing but positive. Hopefully some of what I learned will be helpful if you are planning to attend your first event soon. If you have been to open deck night events before and would like to share your own tips or experiences, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching this video from the DJ Podcast. I'll see you next time.